Okay, I've got a 30-yard basic wedge shot to the pin. 30 yards to the pin. I got a 58-degree wedge. Narrow stance, down the handle, weight on my left side predominantly. It's about 70% left side. Hands are forward. I'm gauging how hard I want to hit it mentally, picturing the shot first. But on these sort of shots, we want to be crisp. We want to strike with authority because we want to impart a good clean strike with a bit of nip, a bit of spin, so we can control the ball on landing. So with the weight forward, that will guarantee my downward strike, my ball and then turf contact, my little nip strike I want. Now, because it's a very small swing, I have a little forward press to trigger my stroke. Then I pull through, striking the ground confidently, creating that positive strike. So after it lands, rolls out a little bit to the pin. I keep my left wrist firm throughout the shot. I don't want it to break down, and I don't want to feel as if I'm hitting with my right hand. If you hold the club with your left hand only, weight favouring the left side, and then create a few little swings where you're dragging through, that gives you the sensation again of what the stroke's going to feel like. How strong the left wrist is, kind of like putting, the way you're dragging it through, striking with confidence with a firm left wrist. The weight stays on your left side, and when you finish the swing, there's a little bit more on the left side than at the start, being 70 at the start, a little bit more on the left side when you finish. My ball position, stance is very narrow. My ball position is probably center on this standard little pitch. You don't need to have it back in the stance. The lie was standard, the lie was pretty good. And then everything was pretty basic from there. Now, from that fundamental stroke, you just swap out clubs. So use a 9-iron, 8-iron, 7-iron, and then gauge that flight, how it's lower, runs further after landing. So you create a sort of chip and run type technique as well by just changing the club out. So behind me, I picked the sand wedge, the 68 degree, because I had to fly over a bunker. I had about 12 feet of green to work with, which is quite a lot. So it's a very easy shot to play with a sand wedge. A pitching wedge would have given me too low a flight and too much run after landing. So a sand wedge made sense. And sort of 80% of the shots around the green, I do use a 52 degree or my 58 degree sand wedge. But you can use that same technique from the front of the green, from the fringes, and create your own feel for different clubs and shot types around the green.